season for 2016. Good morning, everyone. I'm Rob Klee. I'm the Commissioner of the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection. And it's my pleasure to thank you all for coming here today to join us. Catherine, you're in the wrong seat. You need to be up front. We are celebrating the start of Memorial Day weekend, and we're cutting a ribbon on this new nature center at Meigs Point, and we're cutting a ribbon at the new bathhouse at West Beach. So a double ribbon cutting this morning. Really exciting stuff here at Hammonasset. And these projects have been long and eagerly awaited by everyone who cares about this park, and there are so many. Judging by all the folks here, there are incredible numbers of folks who care about these special places. So I want to thank everyone. There's going to be a whole lot of thank yous today because this really took a village worth of people to get these things done. But I'm going to start by thanking my boss, which is always a smart thing to do, Governor Malloy, who is with us here today. Members of the, you can give him a round of applause. Also, thank you to members of the General Assembly who we have with us here today, Senator Kennedy, Representative Cocaruto, Representative Ryan. Thank you for all the work that you do up in the General Assembly on our behalf as well. A special thanks to everyone at the Department of Administrative Services, their Division of Construction Services, who worked closely with us on this project. Commissioner Melody Curry, Deputy Commissioner Buzz Salemi. Also thanks to my DEEP team, our engineering folks, Eric Gott and Bob Hofferth, who work closely with DAS to make the magic happen that this gets built on time, and that's really exciting for beach season, which is fantastic. The Friends of Hammonasset, and you guys, let's give a big round of applause. There are so many of us here. You're going to hear from them later, and you're going to see the amazing exhibits that they had are truly spectacular and will literally blow your mind. And Middlesex Community College, who helped in the development of some of those videos and interactive screens. And last for me, my amazing park staff, and there's a whole bunch of them here. Give them a big round of applause. Leadership, Susan Bradley, Mike Lambert, Tom Tyler, Diane Joy, and all the way down to the folks that you interact with here at the beach all the time. Bill Mattioli, Ranger Russ Miller, an amazing team of folks who make this one of our really jewels in the park system. 109 state parks, 8 million visitors, 2 million plus here at Hammonasset alone. But every state park needs to work closely, and we do, with a host community, and we have the unwavering support and cooperation. And that, over the years, we built that relationship here with the town of Madison. It continues to this day. So I wanted to bring up First Selectman Tom Banish to come up and welcome you all to his town and say a few words of welcome. So Tom, it's yours.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for coming out on this beautiful day. We are very proud to have Hammonasset State Park in our town, and we consider them to be great partners with us. I know that there's a lot of people who have something to say today, so I'm going to keep it very brief. But I would like you to feel free to, as you leave today, come down and see our downtown, which is under a beautification project that's nearly completed. Should be done by July 4th. We'd love to see you all come down and visit us. Thanks for coming today. Have a great weekend.
So it now gives me the great pleasure to introduce my boss, the Governor of Connecticut, Dan Malloy. And he has lots on his plate, but he always has time and interest for the things that our agency does, be they complicated energy matter, thorny environmental issues, or the future of our state parks. He dives right in and really helps guide the agency with a real vision for the work that we do. He really has also believed that it's critical in these times to invest in our parks to make sure that we're serving our residents well now and into the future. He's been a strong supporter of capital improvements around the park system for the visitors like you and me with families and kids who care about bathrooms and parking and buildings like these that are here. So Governor Malloy, thank you, and come on
Tom, thank you very much for welcoming us here. The former first selectman, or as he refers to him, selectman emeritus, I know is somewhere around here as well. And we also have a senator emeritus as well. So it's good to have you folks here, and it was great to work with you and work with the folks who are now holding the offices that you once did. Representative, great to be with you. Senator, great to be with you. Bud, doing a great job as we build out some wonderful facilities around the state. Hey, listen, I have well, there's a couple of things I just want to say. I mean, the idea that we have over 8 million people attend our parks, I just think about it. We're a relatively small state geographically, but with a mid-size population. At 8+ million, that means that is compared to our 3.5 million people. We're bringing a lot of people to these parks on a regular basis. And it is true that parks get beaten up from time to time by weather conditions, and that certainly was here, happened here in Sandy, and happened here in Irene, and even happened in some of our serious winter storms. But we are very much committed to maintaining the quality park system that has been built up over the last 100 years, including the 109 parks that have been referenced, and making sure that we have first-in-class facilities available to our 8.5 million visitors or so. This is, after all, the investment that the people of Connecticut are making. And it should be first in class, and we should maintain it well. And I think having organizations like the Friends are constant reminders to states that they need to be that our state needs to be investing in these facilities. You know, the older facility over here on my right was a great facility for a long period of time. But by having a 4,000 square foot facility year round, we're going to be able to do that many more things and have that many more people come visit us. I actually noticed as I was pulling in, there was a bus from Massachusetts, a school bus from Massachusetts visiting. But as a year-round attraction, we're going to be able to see more use of this great park and drive additional attendance and encourage some of our kids to get out here more frequently than simply in the warm weather months. I do want to thank the Friends for their constant vigilance and making sure and holding the state responsible for maintaining these great systems that we have. I want to thank you, Commissioner, and the people that you've assembled who do such an outstanding job day in and day out at DEEP. You know, you referenced that we're involved in a lot of things at DEEP. We have to develop the state's energy policy, and as a result, we have a better energy policy than we've had, and we've actually seen as of July 1, some of the smallest cost for electricity that we will have seen in 8 or 9 years. It's really quite remarkable what you're doing on that end. Protecting our environment is first and foremost a mission that you have, and no one has done a better job than you and the team that you've assembled in making sure that we're making smart decisions in the state of Connecticut to protect our environment today and well into the future. And then, of course, the team that you operate on a relatively small budget, and I apologize for that, but that's the circumstances we operate under. But maintain our state forests and our state parks to such a degree that they see the kind of usage that they get is really quite amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know this park better than I do. The park I grew up visiting when I was a kid is down in Westport. And it was the first state park that the state ever invested in. Not because I was born yet, I can assure you. But as we approach Memorial Day, I'll tell you the Malloy story, which was the Malloy and the Robotis and the Egans, all my cousins and others. We'd have to get in line at Sherwood Island very, very early, before the sun was up on July 4th. And then they would open the gates and let you in. And we had to go claim enough tables to sit about 50 of my aunts, uncles, and cousins, as well as the 8 or the 7 siblings that I had. I have great memories of the state park system, and I want future generations to have equally great memories as well. Thank you. God bless you all. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Thanks.